Welcome to Celestial Zodiac. This is your daily horoscope for Wednesday, November 19, 2025. Aries, today brings a shift in perspective as emotional undercurrents begin to stabilize and you feel more prepared to take action on something that has been on your mind. You may sense a turning point in a relationship, work matter, or private situation that recently felt murky or uncertain. Conversations may feel heavier but also more constructive, especially if they involve shared plans, trust, or long-term goals. A financial or resource-related concern may surface, but you'll find it easier today to see the practical solution beneath the stress. As the day moves on, your confidence rises and you begin feeling ready to re-engage with the world after a period of introspection. For Taurus, you may find yourself re-evaluating a connection or partnership dynamic that has been pulling at your attention. Today's energy encourages you to look more deeply into what you want from others and what you're willing to give in return. A recent misunderstanding may begin to untangle as truth emerges and emotions mellow slightly. If you've been feeling pulled between independence and closeness, today helps you understand why. Work relationships may also demand attention, particularly if you felt that someone hasn't been fully transparent or if expectations weren't clearly stated. By afternoon, you feel more grounded and ready to make a balanced decision. If you are a Gemini, today highlights routines, responsibilities, and all the small moving parts of your daily life. You may find yourself wanting to reorganize or refine something that has felt inefficient or overwhelming. A recent delay or hiccup begins to make more sense, helping you understand where adjustments are needed. Emotionally, you may also realize that an imbalance between work and personal time has taken a toll on your energy levels. A conversation with a colleague or someone you see regularly may bring surprising insight about how to ease tension or improve communication. Hello Cancer, your emotional world opens up today in a way that helps you reconnect with joy, curiosity, or creativity after a heavier period of reflection. You may feel inspired to bring more authenticity into your relationships or explore something that fuels your imagination. A recent emotional knot begins to loosen, and you can finally breathe more easily around a topic that felt intense or unclear. If romantic or close personal connections have been complicated, today helps you see them with softer but sharper eyes. You're reminded that vulnerability is a strength, and that your intuition often guides you before logic catches up. You move through the day with increasing lightness and soulful clarity. Leo, your attention turns toward home, privacy, and your inner emotional landscape. You may feel the urge to retreat just enough to sort through something that has been weighing on you. Family matters or living arrangements may come into focus, not necessarily as problems, but as something asking to be addressed with intention. You're able to sense where boundaries need strengthening and where emotional honesty would help resolve lingering tension. By afternoon, you feel more prepared to step out of introspection and into action. Decisions made today feel grounded rather than impulsive, and you may surprise yourself with how calm and centered you feel. For Virgo, conversations, messages, and small interactions carry more weight today as you sift through information and begin to understand what's important and what isn't. You may uncover details you previously missed or gain clarity about a situation that has been confusing. There's a subtle but significant shift in how you communicate. You're more perceptive, more intuitive, and more grounded in your observations. Tasks that once felt scattered become easier to organize, and you may find yourself motivated to tackle something you've put off. If you are a Libra, your focus turns toward finances, priorities, and the way you invest your time and energy. You may become aware of something you've been overspending emotionally, mentally, or financially. The day brings an opportunity to reassess and regain control. A recent uncertainty begins to fade as you recognize what truly matters and where you may have been stretching yourself too thin. Conversations or decisions involving shared resources or personal boundaries may feel easier to navigate. By evening, you feel more stable and confident in your next steps. Hello Scorpio, the day brings a personal awakening as something within you shifts toward greater clarity and self-recognition. You may feel more aware of your motivations, your desires, and what you've been carrying beneath the surface. Recent emotional intensity begins to soften, allowing space for insight rather than pressure. If you've struggled to express something important, today helps you find the words, or at least the understanding you need. This is a powerful time for self-honesty, shedding old layers, and reclaiming your personal authority. Sagittarius, your inner world becomes more active today as intuition, memory, and reflection guide your thoughts. You may feel drawn to contemplation rather than outward action, sensing that something meaningful is forming beneath the surface. It's a day for realizing what you've outgrown and what still holds value. By late afternoon, you feel a spark of clarity that points you toward a new direction or renewed focus. This is a good day to listen more than you speak. For Capricorn, your attention shifts toward long-term goals, friendships, and the bigger structures of your life. You may gain clarity about your role in a group or recognize where a connection needs adjustment. Something you once felt uncertain about becomes easier to understand, and collaboration begins to feel more possible. There's a sense of alignment between what you want and what you can realistically build. Conversations may bring inspiration or help you recognize the support available around you. Aquarius, your professional world and personal reputation come into focus as you feel the need to refine how you present yourself. You may revisit a decision, goal, or responsibility that suddenly makes more sense. Even if the path ahead still has questions, you're gaining confidence in your ability to navigate it. A subtle emotional truth influences how you approach work or leadership today, helping you act with greater authenticity. If you are a Pisces, today encourages you to widen your perspective while also grounding yourself emotionally. You may revisit a belief, desire, or long-term vision and see it through a new lens. If you felt disconnected from inspiration, today helps you reconnect to a deeper sense of meaning. Conversations or learning experiences may spark understanding or help you clarify what you want moving forward. You may also feel drawn to explore something spiritual, creative, or philosophical that enriches your emotional landscape. If you like today's horoscope, please like, subscribe, and share, and check back tomorrow for a brand new reading.